in the winter. And so we think about any modifications we can make during the summer. We make those plans because we really only have so much time to build and construct. Sorry. But really, once it gets to be around the 50s or so, that's when we're thinking about these different, like desert species, especially. We're like, man, that's getting pretty darn cold for them. And so we make the big move inside.
So what are some of those modifications you do to keep the animals warm?
We have a lot of like nest boxes that are off the ground. We use a lot of substrate. We block even like the gaps underneath doorways. Like we think about all these little details, any like window insulation, things like that. While they're inside, we also give animals lots of different bedding, straw, hay, wood chips. Those are also fun things to play in. So they like all different types of stuff. We give blankets to the primates too. We just try and make everybody really comfortable.
Now, of course, you're there in a climate that certainly deals with a lot of wintry weather, but has the zoo actually had to close for wintry weather?
We, as the zookeepers and the animals, we're all still there. We try our best. Sometimes, even just yesterday, we had a keeper who couldn't make it out of our parking lot, and so a member of management actually went to go pick her up. And we all worked like normal. All the keepers, we really understand we're here for the animals. And so we're never gone, but a lot of times we will shut down for the public because really all you're going to see is a bunch of snow and people frantically shoveling and running around in the snow. So we do sometimes close to the public, but we're there for them.
Now, what about the animals that are sick or pregnant or even really young? What extra precautions do you take for them?
Yeah, we've actually had that a few different times, and usually these weather tolerant species can stay out, but sometimes if they're pregnant, we had a donkey this last year. She was pregnant into the really, really cold stuff. So we brought her into our vet clinic. It's a barn that doesn't really even need to be heated very much because it holds heat pretty well. And so she still was not completely out of the elements, but she was back there and comfortable, safe cover. There's a lot of windbreaks and shelters for all of our outside species because those guys really, they have it tough. They have to deal with the cold, and we know that they can do it, but we want to make them comfortable while they're doing it. So we provide them with lots of stuff outside.
Well, Shannon Dixon, thanks so much. Zookeeper there at the Dakota Zoo. We certainly appreciate you for joining us. I know the animals love what you guys do for them. We appreciate it too.
Yeah, all right. Well, we still have to deal with those cold temperatures all across the northern plains, but it's going to even seep way down south into parts of the southern plains and clipping parts of the southeast. Take a look at that. By Saturday morning, this morning, 9 a.m. Central Time, we do have those temperatures continuing to drop.
Look at that, 20, 25, close to 30 degrees colder in those blue shades than it was 24 hours ago.
They're America's biopharmaceutical researchers, pursuing life-changing